everybody. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Kara and I love to be creative through crafting, decorating, and cooking here in my home. And I also love to save money while I'm doing those things. So this channel is going to be all about budget cooking, decorating, and crafting, and just the fun that we have along the way. So thank you again so much for being here. So today's DIYs are going to be some 4th of July decorations for a tiered tray that I keep in my kitchen. And my tiered tray is from Hobby Lobby. I'll see if I can link one that's similar down below. But I love to use Dollar Tree products, especially for seasonal and holiday decor, since these are items that are not going to be out in my home year round. They're a great place to kind of save a little bit of cash. So all of the DIYs that you see today cost me $10, under $10 to make. Some of the scrapbook paper and things I already had in my stash, and a couple other items like the jute twine. But the bulk of the items that I'm using today were from the Dollar Tree and cost me $9. So I hope you guys enjoy watching the video, and let's get into it. So for the first DIY, we're gonna be making a faux hobnail milk glass little vase. So basically what we're doing here is we have this vase from the Dollar Tree, this glass little vase, and we have these fashion gems that look like pearls, and we're going to use these pearls to kind of create this like raised effect on the glass here. So I started off with just putting 5 lines of the regular pearls on here. They come like strung together in a line on the plastic. And so then what I did is I created kind of like a pattern below that by just putting one little pearl in between every 2 pearls. So I just kept kind of going along. You could make whatever pattern you want, but basically that's what I did for this middle part. And now I'm going back to just taking the full line of pearls off of the paper and putting that on for more like a solid line. And then where the 2 lines meet up, you do have to fill that in with like 2 or 3 little pearls here. So I just continue to do that on the bottom until I have I think it's 4 solid lines here, and this is actually the top. We're gonna end up flipping it over. So now I'm just taking that outside and giving it about 3 coats of white spray paint. And the spray paint that I had was really more of an off-white, but I really like how this turned out. I think it's really cute, and I just popped a few paper straws in there from the Dollar Tree. This next DIY, we're using those tumbling tower blocks like the fake Jenga that they have at Dollar Tree. And what I'm doing is just going to be hot gluing a piece of jute twine in between 2 of those tumbling tower blocks and then adding more on. And what we're making is this little like firecracker looking thing for 4th of July. So now I'm gonna light the end of the firecracker, and that just reminded me that I wanted to light my favorite candle. It's the blueberry pie from Bath and Body Works. Let me know if you like that one. It's awesome. So I'm just lighting that and blowing it out to give it sort of that burned effect. And then I make a couple more just varying heights. So then I'm using a Dollar Tree napkin and a couple of pieces of scrapbook paper to make each one of these look a little bit different. So I'm just outlining how long I need that paper to be, and so that I can cut it out and easily glue that on. And I'm just using hot glue for the scrapbooking paper to stick that on there. And for the napkin one, I do have to use Mod Podge for that one to get it to stick but this was just a really easy way to kind of get that on there measured correctly, so I didn't have to worry about cutting it down later. All right, so we have our silver sparkly one here, and then I do a red and white kind of checked one for the tallest firecracker, and there's my cat Mango. And then, like I said, I used Mod Podge to get this blue and white star one on for the last one. And then later on, I decided I wanted to take some white paint and go back over that silver craft or scrapbook paper just to make it look more white than silver, and I thought it still looked cute and sparkly. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this baker's twine and tie the 3 of these together. So that's how that turned out, and I think it is super cute. So the Dollar Tree has all these really cute wood signs that you can use in tier trays, and I just figured that if I use one of these wooden boxes from Dollar Tree and paint it up and kind of add some extra decoration to it, I can really make like 2 of those little tier trade signs for just like 50 cents each. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna use this silver scrapbook paper again, and I'm just trimming that out to the right size to fit into the lid. And then this is kind of where I had my Bob Ross happy little accident. I was taking some Mod Podge to stick this scrapbook paper in there, and I had forgotten to rinse the white paint out of my paintbrush. So that was all fine while I was doing the back of the scrapbook paper, but then as soon as I popped it in there and went to do the Mod Podge over the top, I was like, whoops, there went my silver glittered scrapbook paper, and it's white now. But I actually ended up liking it. I thought it kind of just made it look a little more monochromatic, and it was still shiny, but you know, not as that bright silver. So that was fine. You know, you just have to be patient with yourself when you're crafting. You never know what's going to happen, and you might end up actually liking something that you originally think is a mistake. So then I had this printable. I just made this on a Google Doc, and so I will have a link to that down below if you want to print this out to use for anything. But it says "Let Freedom Ring," and I just Mod Podged that in there, and then I Mod Podged an American flag on that other one. It was just a napkin. So there are my 2 wooden tiered tray signs all done. This last one here is not even a craft really, or a DIY, but just something else that I wanted to place up in that tiered tray. So I got this cute candy jar and these gumballs from Dollar Tree, and I just sort of layered those in there. The blue ones first, then the white, and the red ones on top. It sort of reminded me of one of those Bomb Pop popsicles with the red, white, and blue, and I thought it would look really cute in that tray next to all of the flags and those firecrackers I made, and the paper straws and everything. So that came out super cute, and here is the full tray all completed with my faux milk glass vase, the gumballs, the firecrackers, and my 2 cute little Dollar Tree wooden tiered tray signs that I made out of that wooden box. Alright, so that wraps up my Dollar Tree 4th of July decor for my tiered tray. Thank you again so much for joining me today. Let me know in the comments below which was your favorite craft, and if you're going to be trying out making any of these at home. And if you are interested in more videos like this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button below. I hope you guys have a great day and an awesome 4th of July. Thanks so much for stopping by.